for you by the window, pretending I was just passing time. The streetlight flickered like it always did. Nothing felt like a sign. You talked about the days ahead of us as if they were already planned. I listened and smiled without interrupting, letting hope rest in my hands. I felt the nights growing shorter. You felt it too, I think. We stopped finishing our sentences, standing right on the brink. Quiet goodbye, spoken without a sound. Quiet goodbye, when love was still around. We didn't cry or raise our voices. We didn't try to defend. We just let the moment close itself. Quiet goodbye in the end. We still shared the same small habits, coffee cups, familiar songs. But something shifted in the background, even when nothing was wrong. You held my hand a little lighter, like you were already gone. I stayed because I loved you deeply, even knowing it wouldn't last long. I don't blame you for the distance, or myself for staying still. Some love changes shape so slowly, you don't notice until it will. Quiet goodbye, spoken without a sound. Quiet goodbye, when love was still around. We didn't cry or raise our voices. We didn't try to defend. We just let the moment close itself. Quiet goodbye in the end. If love was meant to leave a mark without breaking your heart, then losing you so gently was still the hardest part. I don't wish I'd fought it harder, begged you to stay near. I only wish you understood how real you were right here. Quiet goodbye still follows me sometimes. Quiet goodbye, like unfinished lines. We didn't turn it into anger. We didn't pretend again. We just let the moment close itself. Quiet goodbye. In the end. Ooh, in the end. I don't carry regret with me. I carry how it felt.
We didn't rush the way we felt. We let the nights decide. The world stayed quiet around us then, like nothing rushed inside. We talked about the smallest thing, as if they mattered more. Every laugh felt closer than the future we never never chose. We didn't think about tomorrow. We didn't count the years. We trusted what was happening right here. Still lost the way it felt that night when love came easy, warm and right. We didn't need to name the moment or ask how long it stays. We just lived inside the feeling. Those days were still ours. We shared our time like it was ending, never meant to fade. Every promise felt unspoken, but quietly made. You looked at me without questions, like nothing needed proof. I didn't know how rare it was to feel that kind of truth. I don't blame the way it changed us or the distance found. Some love stays forever without staying around. Still out the way it felt that night when love came easy, warm and right. We didn't need to name the moment or ask how long it stays. We just lived inside the feeling. Those days were still ours. If love was meant to teach us anything, it taught me how to feel. That what we had was never small because it was real. Still ours, even after time. When memory holds what we can't find, we didn't try to keep it perfect. We didn't force it to stay. We just lived inside the feeling. When those days were still ours. I don't try to hold it now. I know what we had. I found an old cassette in a shoebox between your photos and my notes. It had your tiny handwriting on it and a date I almost forgot. We used to drive with the windows cracked open, city lights on the hood. You sang along like no one was listening. I thought life was good. I didn't chase the past to find you, it just walked in that way. One familiar chorus
couldn't look away. Midnight postcard sent through sound from the life we almost kept. Midnight postcard turning me around to the promises we never meant. It doesn't ask for second chances. It doesn't try to pull me in. It only shows me how it felt then and why it still gets under my skin. We had a diner where we stayed too long, talking slow over coffee and fries. You drew little hearts on the napkins and laughed when I looked surprised. We didn't talk about innings back then, we talked about where we'd go. You said don't overthink the future, and I let the worry go. Now I hear the same kind of melody and the same kind of air. Like love can leave a mark in your heartbeat without staying there. Midnight postcard sent through sound from the life we almost kept. Midnight postcard turning me around to the promises we never meant. It doesn't ask for second chances. It doesn't try to pull me in. It only shows me how it felt then and why it still gets under my skin. If love was meant to be a lesson, then it taught me something true, that the best nights don't last forever, but they leave a light in you. I don't need to change the ending. I don't need to make it right. I just need one honest course to carry me through the night. Midnight postcard sent through sound from the life we almost kept. Midnight postcard turning me around to the promises we never meant. It doesn't ask for second chances. It doesn't try to pull me in. It only shows me how it felt then and why it still gets under my skin. So let it play just for a minute, then I'll let the silence win.
Didn't talk about being careful. We didn't slow our pace. We lived inside the simple feeling that time would give us space. You trusted me without conditions, like nothing could go wrong. And every night felt wide and open, like it would last this long. We didn't stop to ask ourselves how fragile moments are. We only knew the closeness that made us who we are. What we had was honest and alive. What we had didn't need a reason inside the feeling what we had. We shared our thoughts like quiet secrets, never meant to fade. Every word felt full of meaning, every choice we made. You looked at me like I was certain, like love would always stay. And I believed that feeling more than what I couldn't say. I don't blame the way it shifted or the truth we missed. Some love teaches you its value by what it is. What we had was honest and alive. What we had didn't need a reason why. We didn't hold it like a promise or plan it to the end. We just lived inside the feeling what we had. If love was only meant to show up how close two hearts can be, then what we shared still stays with me as clarity. What we had was honest and alive. What we had didn't need a reason why. We didn't hold it like a promise or plan it to the end. We just lived inside the feeling what we had. I don't ask for it again. I know what we had.
We didn't rush into the feeling, we let it take its time. Every night grew into something we didn't need to define. You said love didn't need explaining if it felt this close and clear. I believed you without question, like nothing else was near. We didn't look for signs or answers, we didn't count the days. We trusted what was happening in our own quiet way. How love felt back in those days, when nothing stood between our hearts. We didn't talk about forever or Even after time moved on, we didn't try to make it perfect. We didn't force it to stay. We just lived inside the moment. How love felt, how love felt. I don't ask to feel it again. I remember how it was.
We talked less than we used to back then, but still knew what the other meant. Your eyes stayed on me a second longer, like something wasn't fully said. Evenings felt heavier than before, though nothing was clearly wrong. We stayed in the same familiar places, pretending the feeling was strong. I felt the distance growing slowly. You felt it too, I know. We heard the silence getting louder, but never let it show. Fading signals in the dark, where our words used to be. Fading signals from our hearts, quiet but clear to me. We didn't fight or say too much. We didn't break or bend. We just stood there watching love fade out in the end. We still laughed at the same old stories, still shared the same routines, but every touch felt more careful, like we were reading between. You said maybe this is normal. I nodded like I agreed, but part of me already knew what love was starting to lead. I don't blame the way it happened, or the nights that felt unsure. Some love doesn't end with drama, it just can't stay anymore. Fading signals in the dark, where our words used to be. Fading signals from our hearts, quiet but clear to me. We didn't fight or say too much. We didn't break or bend. We just stood there watching love fade out in the end. If love was only meant to teach us how honesty can hurt, then losing you so quietly was still the truth that worked. I don't wish we'd said it sooner, or tried to save the flame. Some things end without a moment, but they're real all the same. Fading signals in the dark, still echoing I'm alone. Fading signals from our hearts, telling me what's gone. We didn't fight or say too much. We didn't force the end. We just stood there watching love fade out in the end. I don't ask it to return, I understand how it went.
said things late into the evening without thinking them out. You believed the road was endless, I believed in you, and loving felt like something simple we just knew how to do. We didn't measure what we were risking or count the days ahead. We trusted how the moment felt more than what was said. After we loved, nothing felt the same inside. After we loved, the world grew faster with time. We didn't ask for guarantees or plan how it would end. We just stood there in the feeling. After we loved, we shared our nights like borrowed chances, never meant to stay. Every look felt full of meaning in its own quiet way. You said my name like it was certain, like love would always last. And I didn't see how quickly those moments passed. I don't blame the way it changed us or the truth we found. Some love teaches you its value by leaving town. After we loved, nothing felt the same inside. After we loved, the world grew faster with time. We didn't ask for guarantees or plan how it would end. We just stood there in the feeling. After we loved, if love was only meant to show us how deeply hearts can fall, then what we had still lies somewhere after all. After we loved, nothing felt the same inside. After we loved, the world grew faster with time. We didn't ask for guarantees or plan how it would end. We just stood there in the feeling. After we loved, I don't wish it back again. I know how deeply we love. I still remember how the evenings felt before the air turned cold. The city moved a little slower then, or maybe that was us. You talked about the road ahead like it would wait and play. I listened without asking questions, learning how to stay. I didn't think the days were numbered. You didn't mark the time. We lived inside the open hours, thinking they were mine. Holding summer in the middle of our hands. Holding summer like it always had a chance. We didn't stop to see it fading. We didn't slow it down. We only knew the way it felt, holding summer then. We spent nights talking on the stairway, music drifting through the door. You said some things don't need explaining to be real anymore. Your smile stayed a second longer whenever I looked back. I felt the moment losing balance, but never changed the track. I don't blame you for the distance, or myself for staying still. Some love teaches you the truth against your will. Holding summer in the middle of our hands. Holding summer like it always had a chance. We didn't stop to see it fading. We didn't slow it down. We only knew the way it felt, holding summer then. If love was only meant to show how fragile moments are, then what we shared was never weak, just easy to outrun. I don't wish I'd held you tighter or asked you to remain. I only wish I understood what stays and what just fades. Holding summer still follows me around. Holding summer like an unfinished sound. We didn't stop to see it fading. We didn't slow it down. We only knew the way it felt, holding summer then. I don't reach for it again. I know how warm it was.
We didn't know that summer was ending while we were still inside it. Days felt long and careless, like nothing important could run out. You talked about leaving town someday, but never with sadness in your voice. I listened without asking questions, thinking love was always a choice. We trusted the way things felt between us, more than the calendar on the wall. Time stayed quiet around our shoulders like it wasn't moving at all. Last summer felt stronger than the years before. Last summer made us believe we needed nothing more. We didn't think about what comes after, or how fast moments can go. We only lived inside that feeling, summer. We spend nights driving without direction, music low, windows down. You said some things don't need planning to be honest and sound. I watched the way you looked ahead, like you already knew the road. I stayed right there beside you, carrying what I couldn't hold. I don't blame the way it changed us, or the silence that grew. Some love only shows its meaning after it's through. Last summer felt stronger than the years before. Last summer made us believe we needed nothing more. We didn't think about what comes after, or how fast moments can go. We only lived inside that feeling. Last summer, if love was ever simple and fearless, it lived in those days with you. Not because it promised forever, but because it felt true. I don't ask for another ending, I don't need it to stay. I just know who I was beside you in that time, in that way. Last summer still sounds like your voice to me. Last summer taught my heart how deep it could be. We didn't plan how it would finish, we didn't slow it down. We only lived inside that feeling. Last summer, I don't try to hold those days, I'm glad they happened.
We were standing at the edge of something, not afraid to fall, talking like the world was waiting and we had it all. You believed in every feeling like it couldn't fade, and I followed that belief in every choice we made. We didn't think about tomorrow, we didn't doubt the truth. We trusted what was right in front of us, like only young hearts do. When we believed that love was strong enough to stay, when we believed that time would never get away, we didn't question what we were given or ask how long it lasts. We only knew the way it felt when we believed. We spend nights just talking slowly, letting silence breathe. Every word felt full of meaning, every chance felt free. You said my name like it was certain, like it always fit. And I didn't see how fragile that kind of trust can get.
I don't blame the way it changed us or the road we chose. Some love teaches you the truth before it goes. When we believed that love was strong enough to stay, when we that time would never get away. We didn't question what we were given or ask how long it lasts. We only knew the way it felt. When we was only meant to show us how honest hearts can be, then what we had was more than enough, at least for me. When we believed that love was strong enough to stay, when we time would never get away. We didn't question what we were given or ask how long it lasts. We only knew the way it felt. When we believed. I don't try to change those days. I'm glad we believe.
Didn't know how ending sounded when everything began. We talked about the future like it was in our hand. You said we had more time than others, more nights ahead, and I believed you without thinking of what was left unsaid. We thought love learned by staying close, not by letting go. We trusted feelings more than facts, and that was all we knew. First goodbye came without a warning sign. First goodbye felt too early in our lives. We didn't see it coming slowly. We didn't understand how something good can slip away right through your hands. We shared our days like borrowed secrets, never meant to fade. Every small decision mattered more than we could say. You looked at me like I was certain, like I wouldn't leave. And I was sure that love was simple if you just believe. I don't blame the way we broke apart or what we couldn't see. Some lessons only come with time and honesty. First goodbye came without a warning sign. First goodbye felt too early in our lives. We didn't see it coming slowly. We didn't understand losing you was part of learning what to keep. First goodbye came without a warning sign. First goodbye felt too early in our lives. We didn't see it coming slowly. We didn't understand how something good can slip away right through your hand. I don't wish we knew it then. That was the first goodbye. To trust the silence more than what we said, spending hours on the back streets with nowhere else to head. You talked about the future softly, like it wasn't far, and every night felt endless under borrowed stars. Just because it was there, those summer nights still live inside. The way your hand felt close to mine, those summer nights we didn't plan. We only knew who we were then. Love didn't ask us where we're going or what it takes. We only lived inside the feeling. Those summer nights. Shared cheap drinks and quiet laughter, music from the car. Every song felt like it knew us exactly who we are. You said my name without thinking, like it always fit. And I didn't know how rare it was to feel something like this. Ever pure and simple, it lived right there in time. Not because it had a future, but because it was mine. Those summer nights still live inside. The way your hand felt close to mine. Those summer nights we didn't plan. We only knew who we were then. Love didn't ask us where we're going or what it takes. We only lived inside the feeling. Those summer nights. glad I had those nights. We thought the nights would last forever, driving nowhere in particular. The dashboard lights were barely working, but we didn't care at all. You talked about the life ahead of us like it was already real. I listened without interrupting, believing everything you feel. Didn't think about the distance or the cost of staying here. Trust in motion more than answers, thinking time was on our side. Open roads felt wider than our fears, showing us a version of ourselves we couldn't see before. Just knew how it began. We kept moving through the moment, trusting where it ran. We shared our dreams like borrowed stories, half believed but fully meant. Every stop felt temporary, every goodbye just a bet. Like silence understood, I learned how easy love could feel when everything was good. I don't blame the way it changed us or the miles in between. Some love lives inside the journey, not the place you went. Open roads felt wider than our fears, showing us a version of ourselves we couldn't see before. We didn't know where we were going, we just knew how it began. We kept moving through the moment, trusting where it ran. If love was only meant to show us how freedom really feels, then what we had was honest, even when it couldn't stay. I don't ask for different endings or another try. I just know who I became with you by my side. Open roads still echo in my mind, leaving quiet traces that the years don't hide. We didn't choose a destination, we just trusted where it ran. We kept moving through the moment like we always planned. I don't need to drive them again, I know where they led. like you knew where we were. We talked about love without fear, like it couldn't break or bend. Every moment felt important, even how the evenings end. We didn't stop to think ahead, we didn't slow it down. We trusted how it felt between us back then. Back then, love felt easy and true, like time was standing still with you. We didn't ask for something lasting, we didn't need a plan. We just lived inside the feeling. Back then, we spent hours just talking quietly, letting silence say enough. Every touch felt full of meaning, every moment felt like love. You looked at me like nothing else mattered, like I was already home. I didn't know how rare that feeling was until it was gone. I don't blame the way it changed us, or the years that passed. Some love stays forever by not trying to last. Back then, love felt easy and true, like time was standing still with you. We didn't ask for something lasting, we didn't need a plan. We just lived inside the feeling. Oh, if love was ever simple and honest, it lived in those days with you. Not because it promised forever, but because it felt true. Back then, love felt easy and true, and I still remember how we knew. We didn't hold it like a promise, we didn't ask it to stay. We just lived inside the feeling. Back then, I don't wish to change those days. I'm glad they were